Good evening, students. Welcome back to my math tutorial once again. Here you are with Mr. Sa, and in today's lesson, we will be learning a little bit about word problems. Okay, guys. So question number one, here is the question. Now, whenever we solve word problems, mainly to students, it is always good to write down what we know from the question, because all word problems, they will give us what we know from the question. So they will give us something that we know, and of course they will ask us what we have to find. So of course we got to know something and we got to find something. So always when we see a word problem, let us read the word problem and let us always write down what we know from the word problem. So in this question, if you take a look at it, what do we know from here? We know that Emmy buys 15 baskets of strawberries to share with her class, right? So total, so let's write down, we know totally she bought 15 baskets. So let us write it down. Total baskets is equal to 15. So we know straight away that totally she bought 15 baskets. Okay, next what do we know? We know that each basket has 12 strawberries. And the first question of this question is, how many strawberries does she have to share with her class? So we know something else from the question. We know that in each basket there are 12 strawberries, right? So let us write it down. One basket is equal to 12 strawberries. Okay, so we know the total amount of baskets, and we know that each basket consists of 12 strawberries. Now the first question is, how many strawberries does she have to share with the class? So we know one basket has 15. How many are there in 12? Right, guys? So I'm sorry, 15 baskets. So let's write it down. 15 baskets is equal to how many strawberries? Very easy. What we do is we take 15 multiplied by 12. Okay, guys? 2 times 5 gives us 10. 0 carry over 1. And 2 times 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 1 times 5 is 5, and 1 times 1 gives us 1. So the final answer is, then we add them, 0, 8, 1. So we have answered the first question. We know that how many strawberries does she have to share with the class? We know that she has 180 strawberries. So the total amount of strawberries is 180. So total, we can write this down, that total amount of strawberries is 180. Now we have one more question here. What do we have? If each basket costs $2.25, how much did she totally pay for strawberries? So what do we have? We know that totally there are 15 baskets, right? And one basket is equal to $2.25. And now they're asking how much did she pay totally? So we know one basket is $2.25. Totally she bought 15 baskets from here. So we got to write 15 baskets is equal to how much? So how do we find? We of course multiply them. So what do we have here? We got 2.25 multiplied by 15. Now, if you're not sure how to multiply when we have decimals, you can go to my previous videos, or again, I'll teach it to you here again so you know. So what we do is we multiply as we multiply normal numbers. The decimal part will come at the end. Okay, guys, so now let's do normal multiplication. We got 5 times 5 is 25, 5, carry over 2. 5 times 2 is 10, 10 plus 2 is 12, 2, carry over 1. 5 times 2 is 10, 10 plus 1 is 11. Now we're going to the second line. 1 times 5 is 5, 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 2 again is 2. Then let's add them all. We got 5 plus 0 is 5, 2 plus 5, 7, 1 plus 2, 3, 1 plus 2, 3. Okay, guys, and again, now, if you take a look at this, we change the color. So on the top one, we got 2 decimal places. On the bottom one, we got 0 decimal places, right? 2 decimal places means 1 and 2. Okay, guys? So in the final answer also, we will have 2 decimal places. So it goes 1, 2, and that is the decimal place. So we have found the answer. How much did Emmy spend on strawberries? How much is it? So we can write down Emmy spent $33.75 on strawberries. And there we go. We have answered both of the question. Okay, guys, so quick recap. Whenever we see a question, let's write down what we know from the question and let's write down what the question is asking us. And then we can carry on with the question. That makes it so much easier. Okay, guys, so whenever you solve word problems, always use this method. Let's go to one more question. What do we have here? We have Bob gets paid $5.25 an hour for the regular hours he works for $6 an hour. Any overtime hour years. Okay, guys, so for regular hours he gets $5.25 and for overtime he gets $6 an hour. Okay, guys, so let's write that down. So regular time is equal to $5.25. That does not look like a dollar sign anyway. You guys know what I'm talking about. And for the line, and for overtime, or OT for short form, he gets $6 per hour. Okay, guys, both of them are per hour. All right, now, so we know the normal time he gets paid $5.25 for 1 hour, and for any overtime he does, he gets $6 an hour. So let's go more from the question. So we got all our hours over 40 in a week are considered overtime. So in a week, what that means is he has to work 40 hours. Okay, he has to work 40 hours. So if he works any number of hours from 1 to 40, they are all regular time. So he will get paid $5.25 per hour. And if he works more than 40 hours, then that will be considered as overtime. So for example, let us say if Bob works 50 hours, what does that mean? That means regular time is 40 and overtime is 10. Okay, guys, so again, if he works more than 40 hours, that will only be considered as overtime. Anything less than 40 or 40 will be considered regular time. Okay, guys, all right. Now let's go back to the question. So we know that if Bob works 44 hours this week, how much did he make? All right, let me take this off. Let me take this off. Delete it. Okay, so we know that. Let's get back to the question. So totally, how many hours did he work? He worked 44 hours. Alright guys, he worked 44 hours. Now, what do we know from the question? That what do we know from the question? Oops, let me take this off. Alright, let's go. So, anything is divided into two. So we got regular time and then we got overtime. Right guys, we got regular time and then we got overtime. If you remember from the question, anything more than 40 is considered overtime. So we know his regular time is 40 hours and his overtime is 4 hours. Right guys? Because until 40 hours, it's still his regular time. Anything more than 40 will be considered as overtime. And what else do we know from the question? For regular time, he gets paid $5.25. And for OT, he gets paid $6 per hour, right? So they're asking how much did he make in total. Step number one. So we know regular time, 1 hour, he makes $5.25. How much will he make in 40 hours? So what do? We take 5.25 and multiply it by 40. Right guys? Because he worked regular time 40 hours and he gets paid $5.25 per hour that he works regular time. So what do we have? 0 times 5 is 0. 0 times 2 is 0. 0 times 5 is again 0. This looks like 6. Change that. And let's go to the next line. We got 4 times 5 is 20. 0, carry over 2. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. 0, carry over 1. And then we got 4 times 5 is 20. 20 plus 1 is 21. Okay, guys? And now let us add them. What do we have? 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. And we got 1 and 2. Right, guys? So what did we do? We added all of them up. Now again, let's put a decimal. On the top, we got 2 decimal places. On the bottom, we got 0 decimal places. So the final answer will also have 2 decimal places. Right, guys? So we go 1 and 2. Where decimal place will be here. So we have found the amount he gets for 40 hours. Now let's find how much he gets for overtime. So what do? 4 multiplied by 6. And of course, 4 times 6 is 24. Right, guys? So for OT, he gets $24. And for his regular pay, he gets $210. So now they're asking how much did he make totally. So we take 210, which he made from the regular time, and add it with how much he made in OT, which is 24. So 4 plus 0, 4. 2 plus 1, 3. 2 plus nothing, 2. So how much did he make? He made a total of, he made $234. Okay, guys? So what did we do in this question? Again, let's recap quickly. He worked 44 hours. That means 40 hours regular time, OT 4 hours. For any regular time that he works, he gets $5.25. So we found how much he gets in regular time. We took 5.25, multiplied it by 40. And then for any overtime, he got 4 hours of overtime. And he gets paid $6 for an hour. So he took 4 multiplied by 6, which got us 24. And of course, we added both of them together. 210 plus 24 gave us $234. Here we go, guys. This will be your homework. If you're not able to do it, please comment below and I will definitely do it. If you are, very good, really good job. And of course, comment below the answers. Once again, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something from it. And again, guys, I know that word problems are difficult for students. definitely difficult. But if you divide them into parts, it will make it easier. So again, whenever you see word problems, write down what we know from the question, write down what we have to find from the question, and go ahead from that. Makes your life so much easier, and then you'll be able to solve it. Okay guys, so this is the end of today. Hope you guys learned something from it once again, and hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, comment below. If you want me to do any specific topic, please let me know. I'll definitely do it. And until next time, have a nice day, guys.